Today's horoscope from Astrocademy, Pisces February 16, 2025. Mercury heads into your sector of joy today, sparking up your creative side, particularly on a mental level. In the weeks ahead, you're in a good position to enjoy learning, sharing, and connecting. The power of your words is evident now, bringing new opportunities into your life. Word of mouth works well for you. Guiding and teaching can figure strongly and rewardingly. This transit brings general ease with communications, a facility with words, and a natural ability to get your ideas or message across. You can be a little more creative or playful with your words and bolder when it comes to sharing your views. You might also be attracted to people on an intellectual level now, or you draw in people through your intelligence and wit. Mercury visits this area of your solar chart until March 3rd but will return soon after, from March 29th to April 16th. Today, nurturing your loved ones or domestic projects can be especially satisfying. You've been feeling a frenzy in the mind when it comes to love. As mental Mercury dives into the surf of your solar house of true love, romance, and dating, you'll be able to think of nothing else. This trend lasts until March 3, 2025, so enjoy it while it lasts. You could be actively texting, chatting, and engaging with romantic options at this time, perhaps even on dating apps or social media. However, you could just as readily be gossiping up a storm with your besties about the flames roaring within your heart. Enjoy the passion. You deserve to have some fun. What could you imagine? Your mind will become alive with curiosity and wonder as Mercury enters Pisces, its detriment. You may stick to your regime when you complete your work and plan something new. Although your tried and true way is practical, Mercury in Pisces will encourage you to be more creative. You might be a little more artistic and easygoing as you come up with new ideas. There could be some fluctuations with your finished product, especially if you want to try new signature touches and other fun ways to express yourself through your work. You need to be very protective of your time and energy, so often you give to others and skimp on yourself. Return to the child state and focus on yourself today. Get some exercise and ask for guidance from a professional when you need it. It would be wonderful to have a healthy meal prepared for you by someone else. Otherwise, many organic grocery stores prepare wonderful meals that can be taken to go. Take it easy today. Put the work aside today. Today, you're not apt to get a lot accomplished, anyways. This essence brings an element of adventure and fun to the air. Why not seize the opportunity? Heaven knows you work hard and long. Perhaps a breakaway is exactly what you need to reduce some of the stress you've had to carry lately. At the very least, see about reducing the load for this day. The moon's departure from your career sector yesterday may have brought the full moon to a close, but what this has set in motion will continue to play out, and that includes on both the job and career fronts. Meanwhile, as the fog of war clears and as you continue to unpack and process a download of information, expect more revelations over the coming days. With the weekend coming up, this buys you time and even gives you a chance to put any decision-making on hold until you have more clarity. Meanwhile, the moon has moved on and is setting the scene for a positive few days for friendship and relationship building. With Mercury returning to your romantic sector tomorrow, the Sun early next week, and a retrograde turn set to bring Venus, the planet of love, back for a do-over next month. The most romantically charged months of not just this year but in several years are still in front of you. Especially as this is being supported by Mars, who in his final 10 days in an adventurous part of your chart is also preparing for big developments ahead. Our eyes in the sky. As Mercury moves into Pisces, a sign where its usual structured and logical nature feels a little out of place, you may find that clear communication and sharp analysis seem just a bit harder than usual. Have you ever had those moments where your thoughts feel like a tangled web, where you know what you want to say but the words just won't come out right? It's as if the usual clarity you rely on is suddenly clouded, making it easier to drift into daydreams rather than focus on facts. But while this transit may challenge logic, it also opens the door to something just as powerful: intuition, creativity, and deep emotional expression. This is a time to embrace the beauty of feeling rather than overanalyzing. If you struggle to put your thoughts into words, don't be discouraged. The mind may feel foggy, but your heart has never been more alive. Instead of forcing conversations that don't flow naturally, try expressing yourself in other ways. Art, music, poetry, dance — these are all powerful languages that can say what words sometimes cannot. Have you ever listened to a song that perfectly captured how you felt, even when you couldn't explain it yourself? That's the kind of energy you can tap into right now. If you have something on your mind, try journaling or even creating something meaningful. You might be surprised at how much lighter you feel once your emotions have an outlet. Even with Mercury's hazy influence, today carries the potential for uplifting news. There's a sense that something unexpected could brighten your mood: a small victory, a well-timed message, an opportunity you never saw coming. Have you ever had a moment where an unexpected compliment or a kind gesture completely turned your day around? This could be one of those days, so stay open to the good things that may find their way to you. Sometimes, the universe has a way of aligning things in ways we couldn't predict, and if you remain receptive, you might just find yourself in the right place at the right time. Your emotions may feel stronger than usual, but that's not a bad thing. In fact, this heightened sensitivity can be a powerful tool for building meaningful connections. People are drawn to authenticity, and when you allow yourself to be open and present, you create space for relationships to deepen. If you've been longing for more connection in your life, now is the perfect time to reach out. Have you ever thought about someone, only for them to message you out of the blue? Sometimes, all it takes is a simple check-in, a shared memory, or an honest conversation to bring people closer. Trust that the connections meant for you will flow naturally. Just be willing to take that first step. On a physical level, it's important to listen to your body right now. If you've been pushing yourself too hard, whether in your fitness routine, work, or personal life, this is a reminder to find balance. Passion and determination are admirable, but without proper rest and self-care, they can lead to burnout. Have you ever set an ambitious goal, only to realize later that consistency and recovery were just as important as effort? If your energy feels off, honor your needs. A well-rested body and mind will always serve you better in the long run. Financially, you may find yourself approaching money matters with more ease and confidence than those around you. While others may feel stressed or uncertain, you have the ability to assess situations with a level-headed approach. If an investment or opportunity presents itself, trust your instincts, but also remember that patience is key. Have you ever made a financial decision in a moment of excitement, only to later wish you had taken a little more time to think it through? Avoid rushing into anything impulsively. The best decisions are often made when you balance intuition with careful consideration. Success is within reach, but moving forward with wisdom will ensure that it lasts. As the day unfolds, take a moment to pause and reflect. Where do you see opportunities for growth? What areas of your life could benefit from a little more trust and a little less overthinking? The universe is always offering possibilities. It's just a matter of being open enough to see them. You are exactly where you need to be, and every experience, whether challenging or joyful, is shaping you into the person you are meant to become. Embrace the unknown, trust in your journey, and know that the best chapters of your story are still waiting to be written.